Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Rule of Two Review. My name, of course, is Rob, and I wanted to give a quick update to the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 news that has been recently revealed just in the last week. Of course, I made my initial video just kind of sharing my impressions when that information was officially revealed and confirmed that 2015's Call of Duty was going to be Black Ops 3, and the fact that I myself, as a Call of Duty fan, am very excited about that. I think the Black Ops games are pretty darn great. Black Ops 2 turned out to be one of my favorite Call of Duty games, so the confirmation that this next game, which is Treyarch's next game, is actually Black Ops 3, I think was pretty darned cool. Of course, a big conversation happening also is whether or not this game would make it to the Wii U. And it's funny because initially, as much as I want that, because I made sure to get Black Ops 2 on the Wii U, and I got the first Modern Warfare on the Wii, and I got Black Ops 2, or not Black Ops 2, Ghosts on the Wii U as well. I'm all about supporting Call of Duty on Nintendo's consoles if it's available to me. Even though I have the other consoles also available to me, I made sure to get Advanced Warfare for the PlayStation 4, and I love Advanced Warfare, by the way. But whether or not Black Ops 3 would randomly bring Call of Duty back to the Wii U has been a conversation. And initially, it wasn't even really a thought in my brain other than that, man, wouldn't that be great, but it'll never happen kind of way. That's the only thought that I had in my head. However, a lot of people have been talking about it, and because people have still been talking about how they want the game to come to the Wii U, or maybe this would be the game that does bring it back to the Wii U, it's gotten me thinking about a couple of things, and a few reasons why I actually think that it could happen. It actually really could happen for a few reasons. The main reason, the number one reason, would be because this is Treyarch's game. Of course, we know that Black Ops 2, which was Treyarch's last game, did come to the Wii U. Treyarch's first game, which was Black Ops, came to the Wii. So, they also had converted. They were the team that converted Call of Duty Ghosts. I almost forgot to include that. Sorry, guys. So you've got Black Ops 2, and then Treyarch converting Ghosts, all on Nintendo's consoles, the Wii, and then the Wii U. So they've kind of set a precedence for working with Nintendo. We know that basically there is a huge division of Treyarch that is dedicated to making Call of Duty games on the Wii U, or converting Call of Duty games for the Wii U, porting them over, I should say. So what's interesting is, with Advanced Warfare, I think that in thinking about this theory the last couple of days, I think that it kind of has helped me realize why that game didn't come to the Wii U. The number one reason I think that game didn't come to the Wii U is because it was a brand new engine, and it was also a new studio. So you take a look at how third parties have handled Nintendo and the Wii U, and they've approached the Wii U very carefully and only releasing a few games, porting them over multi-platform to also be released on the Wii U, which is a shame, and that's their fault. They're the ones missing out, as well as us gamers, but hey, it is what it is. So when you look at that, and when you consider Activision finally doing a brand new engine for the first time in a long time, like they've claimed that they've had new engines here and there with some of the recent games over the years, but really, that's just not true. They've basically been modifying the same engine. But with Advanced Warfare, as far as I understand, if I'm wrong, you can correct me below, but I think this is correct. Advanced Warfare was the first time in many years that they went ground up, brand new engine. They reset everything and just finally made it a brand new experience. And so in doing that, I think that they made sure to tailor-make it to the architecture of the PlayStation and the Xbox because they're so similar. As we know, Nintendo, God love them, they always make this unique, weird hardware that does make it that much more of a nuisance sometimes for a third-party company to port its game over to the Wii U because the architecture is so vastly different, whereas the other two guys have very similar architecture. So you got a brand new engine, then they made sure to tailor-make it to those two consoles and to PC, of course. You also have a new studio in Sledgehammer, and this was their first game with Activision. So, maybe they weren't really prepared or ready to work on, the PC and other two guys' console, console structure, and then also have to work with Nintendo's being so vastly different. So, you think about how that game and that studio kept itself separate from Nintendo, and then you look at the fact that the next game is made by Treyarch, and we know that Treyarch has a history of working with Nintendo, not only in bringing their Call of Duty to Nintendo's consoles, but also porting another Activision studio and their game to the Nintendo console. It kind of makes me think that there is a really good chance of this happening, you know? I mean, I'm not like putting all my eggs in this basket, don't get me wrong, and I don't think you should do that either. I really don't think there's any reason to think that this is going to happen. There, of course, has been the other kind of piece to this, too, that I think more people are attaching themselves to than I am. But the fact that on the Black Ops 3 website for Activision, it does mention being able to link your Nintendo Network ID alongside of PSN, Steam, Xbox Live, and all this stuff. And that is really cool. Like, that's certainly, like, you know, worthy of note. I think that that means something potentially. Could it mean that it's just another indicator that Black Ops 3 might come to the Wii U? Sure, I guess so. Like, it definitely is something. I'm not really, like, paying as close attention to that aspect as I am to really just the other details. The fact that Call of Duty has had a history on Nintendo consoles. Yes, it's never sold as well on Nintendo's consoles as some of the other guys, but it's still done well. It's bringing in a new audience to Activision and the Call of Duty, you know, franchise, which we know that they want. And they have potential if they take their time to do some really cool gameplay features with the gamepad. And this is Treyarch's game. The first two Black Ops games have already released. You know, Advanced Warfare was a brand new series for Call of Duty. Black Ops is a continuing series that already has a tradition on Nintendo's consoles. And, again, Treyarch has even ported other games, other Call of Duty games to the Wii U. So, you know, again, it's not, like, for sure. And I think that there's more than a good chance that it won't happen. But I think that there is a good enough chance that it might happen that it still warrants talking about. So that's why I wanted to kind of make this video and share my quick thoughts and kind of get you guys thinking about it a little bit and find out if you think that any of these theories hold any merit. If you agree with them or if you disagree with them, if you would like to see Black Ops 3 come to the Wii U, or if you wouldn't, or if maybe you just hate Call of Duty, or maybe you hate the Wii U, and so you don't really care how this all pans out, you know, but a lot of people do. I do. I will definitely play Black Ops 3. I'm super pumped for it, but in a perfect world, Activision, I would like to play this game on my Wii U, you know? I have a great PC and a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One that I could play your Black Ops 3 on, but I would prefer to give you my money for a Wii U version. So just think about that. Take that stuff to heart. There's a lot of gamers who feel the same way. This is the kind of series that I think deserves and should be on everything available. The Nintendo audience wants to play a game like this and will play a game like this, and you will be rewarded with a lot of people's money if you release it on the Wii U, on Nintendo system. And, you know, in summary, again, I don't think this is going to happen, but maybe it will. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. That's it. Those are my quick thoughts. You know, again, share what you guys think. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe to Rule of Two Review, like, share, and comment about Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and the Wii U below. And thank you again for tuning in. I will catch you guys next time on another video for Rule of Two Review.